Good morning. Welcome to Peace United Church of Christ, where no matter who you are or where you are on life's journey, you are welcome here. I expect by now you notice that I am not in the sanctuary. I am in what we call here the commons. It is the place where we gather together to eat together, and today that is exactly what we are going to do. I'll explain it all a little bit later. Right now, will you join me in the opening words? When I raise my hand like this, I will invite you to say, "Be our hope." We come to hear a word of hope in a world of despair.
Be our hope.
We know you are a God of justice and shalom.
Be our hope.
Infuse us with your love and compassion so we might join your work.
Be our hope.
We come to find you in ourselves and each other.
Be our hope.
Will you pray with me? Merciful God, just God, faithful God, God of blessing and God of our most difficult times, we come to you for a moment of quiet in our self-made busyness. We come to you for energy in our weariness. We come to you for challenge when we are willing to settle for our own small plans and dreams. We long for the peace of your presence, even as we are afraid of the urgency of your call. Enter, Spirit of God, into each of our lives and enliven us. Enter, Spirit of God, into our community and enable us to love and serve you and all your children. Amen. Here is a reading from Luke's Gospel, the 17th chapter. On the way to Jerusalem, Jesus was going through the region between Samaria and Galilee. As he entered a village, 10 lepers approached him. Keeping their distance, they called out, saying, "Jesus, Master, have mercy on us." When he saw them, Jesus said to them, "Go and show yourself to the priests." And as they went, they were made clean. Then one of them, when he saw that he was healed, turned back, praising God with a loud voice. He prostrated himself at Jesus' feet and thanked him. And he was a Samaritan. Then Jesus asked, "Were not 10 made clean? But the other 9, where are they? Was none of them found to return and give praise to God except this foreigner?" Then Jesus said to him, "Get up and go on your way. Your faith has made you well." Today we continue with our Pivot Worship series, and today we're talking about pivoting in our connections with each other from transactional to transformative relationships. Most of us have been trained to lead and work with others in highly technical ways. Transactional relationships are efficient for work and productivity, but insufficient for healing. Transformative relationships, however, cultivate deeper human connection. Today, in worship, we will be meeting in the commons instead of in our sanctuary. Today, we gather around tables. We gather to share bread and juice. We pass food and drink to one another while sharing a blessing, bread of life and cup of blessing. And we connect with one another through meaningful conversation, hoping to deepen our relationships by being vulnerable, showing empathy, and listening. For people listening online, I encourage you to gather with friends and family around the table or even on the phone and participate in a conversation seeking to know each other better. Here are a few questions you might ask each other. These questions are a suggestion, a starting point on the way to creating a deeper connection with each other. Let me give you a couple examples that we'll be using today. What qualities do you look for in a best friend? Who is your best friend? How long have you been friends? Who do you confide in? Who do you call for advice or comfort? Growing up, did you spend time on a farm? Whose farm was it? Tell a story about that farm. What was raised there? Where did you go to market? Did you raise a calf or a lamb? Describe how to can vegetables, milk a cow, butcher, or put up hay. Describe how to care for a farm animal. Did your family take Sunday drives? What outings did your family have? Recall your best memory of a family vacation. Describe the best day trip you took. Did your family go to the park? Did you listen to the band in the park tell a story about a family outing on the water? Just a few questions. You can use these or use some of your own. The idea is that we deepen our relationships with one another. Remember, so that we become more vulnerable, empathetic, and listen. Blessings today as we eat and fellowship with each other.